And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
That's how I know you a young nigga saying this. This is exactly how I know you. You just said, wait. You know exactly why they grabbed somebody from Ole Miss, nigga.
From the gun, they'll try the middle.
Alright, this nigga out of his fucking mind. This nigga out of his mind. They just trying to go back history with this shit, because the last great player they grabbed from there was Patrick Willis. They said we gonna go with a sleeper this draft.
Right back to the well. You'll take 4 yards.
You just want anybody from Bama, nigga. Fuck all that.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they
this is not the nigga Saban days no more, nigga. But it's still Bama.
And we are not going to complain.
Dropping back, it's back.
I ain't gonna be 100. I do not. But I know it's Bama.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
But it's a Bama, so I'm like, I already know them niggas the truth. I ain't gonna sleep on that, but nigga.
You gotta watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just gotta hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, it's an offense that prides themselves on being physical. No mystery there. You need 1 yard, turn around, hand it off, let him go to work.
Wants to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Sound like you need to be a Niner then.
That time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in the zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Maybe
I don't want to talk about that.
third and long coming up.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on
But nigga even though he got drafted out of Indiana, I respect that. But that nigga's out of Cal. Fuck all that. That nigga gonna know what's happening. This nigga been having Raider scouts looking at him since his freshman year. Oh shit.
Incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard instead.
Yeah, because if he even takes that team above 500, boy, he about to have the Mexicans come with the flag, nigga. Like, how they was trying to root for that boxing shit, they about to do that shit for Mendoza, bro. Watch.
And the punter pulling out his pitching wedge on that. Look at the spin on this ball. It just died as soon as it hit the ground. Beautiful job.
But we seen this kind of sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. We kind of seen this before. But that nigga ain't that. I ain't gonna bring up the butt fumble bullshit. But nigga, we seen this before. Yeah, nigga. Nigga, I just said the butt fumble, Mark Sanchez, nigga. And he was a top draft pick too. Well, that was a safety. He played for the Jets. He played for a couple of niggas. I think it was Patriots. But the main one was the Jets. That was the main one. Well, that was the main known one.
Then the defense takes the field and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
Most Mexicans either linemen or they motherfucking linebackers. Now, nigga, they quarterbacks was crazy as fuck.
I think it goes back to your playmakers.
Ah.
I think it's finding
There we
the
go.
guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it.
Fuck all that, nigga. Running back, nigga. Motherfucking, this time in Baltimore, nigga. And I ain't talking about the Niners either, nigga. Nah, I'm talking about the Raiders, nigga. Rest run that shit back, nigga. That first game was that last game was bullshit. Yeah, they beat us the first game of the season.
Pulls it in.
Nigga.
It's Lofton. They'll finally get him
Yeah, look, I was about to say, that was, look,
to the
that,
30 and gets a first down. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs.
nah, that wasn't the one. It was when we lost the Steelers. That was the one that fucked me up.
Looking downfield on first
That
down.
was when I was like, these niggas got me fucked up for real.
Pass caused by the big
Yeah, this shit eliminated us out the playoffs.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Oh, they dial up.
And look, this nigga was supposed to be a Saints breed, nigga, and he been rocking with us since, nigga. That's why I fuck with that nigga. He really supposed to be a Saints breed or some real shit. This is a nigga that played with Drew, and he like, fuck all that, nigga. I'm rocking with my nigga Lamar, nigga. Fuck all that.
They'll throw again after the incompletion.
Wow, how you didn't catch that?
Loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just
My nigga got 3 more years.
that's what they are. That's who they are. Nice
If not, they gonna draft another black quarterback to look just like this nigga.
hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout.
Wow.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, South Carolina. How about this defense taking one back to the house? Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? The first guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
And the extra point puts them up 7-2.
That boy Jeremiah Love went to the Cardinals. He gonna be a boy.
He'll bring it out. It's Marion. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. It'll be a draw. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Nice job reeling in that catch. And listen, when you say Miami Hurricane football, to me, I think about burners at the receiver position. Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Santana Moss, Reggie Wayne, who I played with in the Senior Bowl. These guys could not be covered one-on-one. And this dude here in this offense today, he causes the same kind of problems. Really, really good route runner. He always seems to get open.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down.
What the fuck?
That's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. And the incomplete pass.
Damn, they get me like 94 packs every time I get on here. Lucky behind me at this pack. Hey, give me shit. Right now. said traded who? Damn, for real? Shit, fuck it. Oh, you need that enough. Come on. Oh, another fucking 90. What the fuck? Watching no shit. I did this nigga left.
And the Golden Bears score put it away to start the game. On the move from inside his 5. Smith wants to throw. Quick completion on the out route. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
And now on second down for this offense. Looking for space. It's Jordan. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front.
Well, we knew this offense came into this one wanting to establish the run on their first 3 plays of the game in their own end. Run, 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 but they don't pick up the first down. Now, it'll be interesting to see if they continue running the football their next time out.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. This offense has it with really good field position. Leaves it with the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. The Golden Bears looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's Jordan. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Golden Bears headed quickly to the line. Might be changing the route. To the air. It's Willis. Quickly complete. Breaks into the open. Defense makes the stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
This running back is a weapon. Not only is he going to hurt you in the run game, but they're going to throw it to him, and they're going to throw it to him on 1st down, 2nd down, and...
Back's going for the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cal! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Finds space on the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Nothing too surprising about seeing the Seminoles being productive in the passing game.
Man, we can think back, Reese, to so many great offenses for Florida State, whether it's Charlie Ward or Chris Winkie, whoever it is, the trigger man being really, really good is the start of a great Florida State team.
The Seminoles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
They'll move the wide receiver. Smith dropping to pass. The screen, and watch out. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. They've already failed to convert on fourth down once in the first quarter. Doesn't stop them from trying it here. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point of going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
They'll leave it with him. Running to Green. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Jordan. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Gonna run it. It's Bob. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense getting penetration. Everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy on the ground.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead down a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Smith wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. Using his feet to buy time. He's open on the right.
Nice catch there. I'll tell you, the Seminole passing attack has come a long way over the years. When I was playing against them back in the day, they were in the I formation every single play. Maybe it was play action. Maybe it was a shot play to the perimeter of the field. Now, they've got guys running all different kinds of routes, playing at different tempos, lining the ball over the field. This dude is a guy you just have to know where he is every single snap.
Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. They just keep firing. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position, basically you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's just, it's so hard to defend.
The Noles will go for it on 4th down. They'll move the tight end. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Trying to do it on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Seminoles kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Smith dropping to pass. The short hands. It's Jordan. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. And the Seminoles are threatening in the red zone. To the air on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
And the Noles will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. From the gun on 3rd down. And it's picked off right at the goal line. The 50. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Golden Bears. The defense putting points on the board. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little...
I'll take that win, eh? Pick 6.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
They'll give it to him again. Still on his feet at the 45. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
That's a really good-looking physical run. I'll tell you, when you think of Notre Dame football, too, you think of all the great coaches they've had, Eric Garcia, Newt Brockney, Lou Holtz. Those guys would love what they're seeing right now. 3 yards in a cloud of dust, wearing the defense down, running the football when they know you're going to do it. This is Notre Dame football to a T. Beautiful.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Notre Dame
The only Steelers I respect, man.
From the gun, running back gets to give. There he goes. Got some room in under the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
And this defense really wanted to come out and set the tone and be physical, but the offense
Him, Polamalu.
They own the line of scrimmage. They create the big explosive run on the first drive to really set the tone in this football game.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Lewis wants to pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. That's caught. It's Galloway. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Catch in the middle. It's Hudson. And it's a kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Wide receiver going in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
T-Sizzle, man.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to...
Yeah, they gave me Ray Malunga, boy. I ain't heard that name in a minute.
Right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws for the tight end. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
This is the matchup everyone was excited to see in this football game, and it doesn't take long to get to it. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best corners in the game, one-on-one, quarterback taking a shot, and early on, it's the corner who wins, knocking it away for the incompletion. That won't be the last time these two guys go toe-to-toe, but this is where your eyes need to be all game long.
That play didn't have much of a chance to get the first down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front.
Great job keeping everything in front, and most importantly, making the tackles. Dropping back deep, knowing it's third and long. I got to get the guy on the ground and rally to the football. Nice job by the defense.
Sends it back in motion. Throws to the tight end. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the fourth down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring in for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Finds his tight end. Shakes off the defender. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Willis. Zings it complete to the right.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice big...
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
Yeah, how about the design of the play? Doing a great job. Get it to your man, your running back, now turn receiver in space, and let him do damage. Let him catch the football. He can do the rest. Be that special player in space that you know he is, and get it to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19.
Look at this game right quick. First one.
They'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete on the right side. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the 1st quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. Lewis to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The Ducks line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
On 4th down, trying to find his man. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over.
Breaks into the open. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Hey, we know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone of the field tricks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Makes a move. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
He'll bring it out. It's Concepcion. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. You count up those explosive plays in the game, and you put a little extra star by the big run.
Yeah, and this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss it. If this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. You can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? They're finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
They needed only 1 yard. Good job by the offensive line, getting just enough push to keep this drive alive.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. They're going to ride this running back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical. A nice job getting into the ground.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
To the air, it's Willis. Makes the grab on the left. Oh, he's got some space. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a first down.
Well, when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on 3rd down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's got great speed. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Oregon.
I'll tell you, you're lucky if you're watching a college football game and you see one return for a touchdown. That's now his 2nd of the game. This guy is absolutely lethal. He's shown you his open field running ability. He's shown you his speed. I'll be shocked if anybody kicks his way the rest of this game and the rest of the season.
And they did tack on the extra point. They're just about to boot it away full of energy after housing that last kickoff. Coming out with it, it's Love. And I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Willis. Working that left side now. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Looking to throw on first down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Handoff from the gun. Finding open areas. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Notre Dame once back up near its own goal line, now on the move. He wants to change this route. Outside the pocket, lets it go.
Oh, I thought he picked that up.
He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. Scanning the field, it's Willis. Here comes the heat. Blasted.
Bro, what the fuck?
And it's picked off at the goal line.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
He's looking to throw on third and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Ducks will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Jordan. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking deep down the right side. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. But they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Lewis wants to pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on second down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Hudson. Good, solid tackle.
And I like what the quarterback did to finish the run. He buys a little bit of time, scrambles out to his left, and as a right-handed quarterback, you really understand you got to square those shoulders while you're running, which can be difficult if you want to throw an accurate throw like he did right there.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
That's a frustrating start for this offense. At halftime, you know you're down. You got to come out. You got to create some energy, some momentum, get this side of the ball cooking, and you go 3 and out, and you punt the football. But now you're going to rely on your defense. You got to get the ball back, string some stops together while we're trying to figure out the offensive side of the football.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. He leaves it with his back. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got his man on the right. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. On first and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Irish! Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I want to change something up, or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Lewis to throw. A little release to the back. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is. Make sure he gets the right.
He's got it, first down and more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Here's a heat. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Taking it the other way. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Big sleep. Let's go, right?
Awesome job.
Yep. Take that way. That boy was crazy.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The shotgun running play call. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. That's reeled in. It's Jordan. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Dropping back. It's Willis. Looking deep on the scramble. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
The offense starts with excellent field position. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Ball handed off. Running through the tackle. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. In the red area, it's Jackson. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Grant behind the line. It's Johnson. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Grant down the middle. It's Boston. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Irish.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Concepcion. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. To throw, it's Willis. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. first down here for this offense. On the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Makes the catch. It's Jordan. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a short completion of the tight end. Oh, but he can bring him down. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking downfield, it's Willis. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Tackle made after a solid game to spot the ball at the 34.
Well, another first down run for Notre Dame. Man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Trying to find room. It's Jackson. First down, looking for more now. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And they get set now to try the PAT. He's looking to throw. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And he'll make it into the end zone. How about that? A wild gutsy call. They fake the PAT and get it in for two. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Concepcion. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle.